Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we're doing a quick general collective day leave. This will be for April 6th, okay? So April 6th might be significant to you if you're catching this later on, April or the 6th, okay? The number 6, 46, it might be significant. That does break down to 10, okay? So I'll go ahead and read off all the signs and synchronicities and identifiers I can, all right? This could be you or them. Take it how it resonates. All right, leave the rest. This will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, or anything else that's mentioned. All right. You have Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Specifically, new moon in Gemini could be a timing. That would be in June. All right. Communication is key, so there could be some messaging at this moment. You also have someone new coming into your life that may be a millennial, okay? The energy that might come in is maybe bored or stagnant or confused, even with that Four of Cups. The letter Y might be significant as an initial for them. Sagittarius is here twice, so they could very well be a Sagittarius. You also have Year of the Dragon. As far as animals, I'm also seeing, I'm just going to go ahead and do that first. Elephant, dragon, looking. That's what I'm saying, just those two animals. Okay. You also have a rich girl here, so definitely a younger female energy here. 20s, 30s, perhaps. Numbers 10, 1, 45, 9, 32, 5, 22, 8, 7, 34, 7, again, so 7, 7, 12, 3, 21, 3, so threes are significant. 29, which breaks down to an 11, okay. 10 again, and 24 breaks down to a 6. I'm just seeing what else we have here. Okay, so that may be significant as dates or birthdays or life path numbers or favorite numbers or synchronicities you'll see with this person, okay? Other identifiers. This person, I'm getting a sense, might actually just be inauthentic, seemingly, okay? They might come across as being insincere, okay, or shady. Because you do have sort of this doppelganger cut and clear energy here shining light on it. But it could just be that they're really kind of externally seeking something, especially if they've been bored and stagnant, all right? You do have Neptune, part of fortune, and 10th houses placements as well. I get the sense that with the sacrifice and increase, it's like maybe they had to give up something, right? And they just don't know what to do now, and they're kind of looking for, you know, some kind of guru or someone to look up to, okay? And that may be you, okay? But communications coming in, basket, recognition, reward for merit. You also have the same thing here with the 10th house with career, reputation, fame, legacy, public image, status, purpose, notoriety, achievement, power, empire. So you may be in the spotlight. Maybe you might be extremely active on social media or have a channel or something. Or you might be the boss at a job and this may be a new hire. Okay, that's entirely possible. So take it how it resonates. But you do have Libra energy here too with trust me and the scales. Things need to be balanced out. You might have to just wait it out a little bit. If there's any energy that seems off-putting or boundary hopping, cut and clear, shine light, okay, immediately, especially if this doppelganger is doing more than just mirroring, but copying, exactly, right? Stealing, that kind of thing. But I get the sense that they have a lot of grief and sorrow at home, okay? Maybe something is just unhappy, right? And they'll communicate regarding some sort of work. So this could very well be at the job place too, or whatever constitutes work for you, okay? Just to clarify or cut and clear and doppelganger energy, we have the lady here with the Ace of Swords. That's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? Page of Pentacles is a student energy, so they may be like looking up to somebody. You might be teaching them inadvertently by what you're doing, right? Sort of leading the way in the situation, and they may just be in their student energy. This is Aries, Taurus, Gemini. You also have Page of Cups here too. There may be some I don't know, there may be a little bit of, I'm seeing emotional immaturity, maybe immature communication of some kind. So be mindful of that. Um, they just may have not had a lot of good influence at home or where they came from. I'm definitely sensing that with the grief and sorrow, right? Maybe something's just missing, right? You can also have a sense of missing with the Four of Cups too. Um, and they just come from a different background, right? So they don't know how to behave or how to respond to you in the way you like, right? But you can definitely see through it with that Sagittarius card. I see, okay? So they may be communicating that, but this could also be something that they're trying to learn as well, and you will have to set boundaries. That's actually a pretty good way of saying that. I see the cut and clear more as boundaries, right? It could just mean that they lack some self-care and they may need a little guidance in that regard, right? Like a little heads up, okay? Um, so as far as timing is concerned, the only timing you have here is New Moon in Gemini, which is June. You also have 1 month, 1 week, okay? So it could be happening soon, all right? So just be on the lookout for it as well. And it's definitely something that could probably, you might need to be patient with this trust me. And you do have Four of Cups there, which could be 4 months, I think. So you'll be around this energy for a hot minute, okay? So bear with it, all right? Who knows? You might see some serious transformation with this individual by the end of that 4 months, right? Just by leading by example and kind of being that public image, right? And they'll probably give you accolades, okay? Some kind of achievement through that, and you'll be able to see it as well. Definitely seeing a little bit of this mentor-mentee kind of thing going on in here as well. Doesn't necessarily have to be like a new hire at a job or anything, but it could be something along those lines. I'm also seeing like sponsee too, possibly. So it could be something like that. All right. All right, so I'll go ahead and pause and I'll go ahead pre-poll and get our guidance out for you. All right. I did want to say too, before I forget, be wary of trauma bonding because that could also lead to that. Okay. If it's not going to be something nefarious like them stealing your ideas or your content or something, but just someone trauma bonding just because, they might be coming from an emotionally immature avenue from wherever they are coming from, right? Whatever their unhappy home circumstances, okay? Alrighty, so the sign or sync, you actually have a color, and that's the color brown. This is also about earthing and stuff too, and getting grounded. So that may just be a reminder. This could also just have something to do about your earthly needs and material needs as well, house, animal, relationships, and foundation. This could be them too. It could be a favorite color or something you would recognize about them, maybe brown hair, brown eyes, that kind of thing. Could also be something that maybe they're feeling unstable about stuff, okay? Because this is also about stability and security, concentration, special favor. So it's definitely having something to do with tangible. I left the communication is key and cut and clear as well. So there's some tangible thing here as well that might connect with this situation, all right? That may also assist, okay? Either way, okay? You also have the card freedom. This could be for you. You're free to do what you choose, okay? So feel free how you decide to power through this situation. That could be also an indication of them as well. Maybe they're being freed from a situation and now they're just sort of like experiencing their own independence and like don't know what to do, right? You have envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. So be wary of any jealousy that may be the same. They may be trying to compare, especially if you've got that copycat doppelganger kind of energy, mirroring, maybe even trauma bonding, right? Just being too outwardly focused, right? From the chakra deck, you have number 19, heart chakra, forgiveness. So approach this situation with love, okay? Remember, forgive and release if you have to, okay? You also have communication from the mermaid's deck as well. I also see this card too, since she's communicating with a sea turtle, right? That's not a mermaid. The communication may come from, an unlikely source, or like a source you're not like, you could think it's one way, but it's going to be another way, right? So just be mindful of that. I just definitely see that there, and in a different way too, right? And maybe the communication style might be like, wait, what are they saying? So like, if you're dealing with a millennial, maybe it's like the vernacular is unfamiliar to you. Okay. So be mindful of that. There may be something lost in translation. Okay. You also have at our goddess balance, another mermaid here. She just reminds you to maintain your energetic balance in this situation. Okay. Set your boundaries up if you need to. If anything's coming in that's, setting things off a little different, okay? You also have Garuda here with travel. This could indicate that maybe she's traveling to you, all right? Or maybe some travel is actually involved in this situation, or travel might be good at this time as a suggestion or offering, okay? Could be short-term travel, could be just like something local, a staycation, something like that. You are protected, okay? But Garuda is also sort of a messenger as well. So that could be how communication's coming through. It could be that communication's coming through by flight, because he flies, by plane, maybe by package or something along those lines, especially brown. I'm thinking brown paper packages, right? I'm also thinking UPS. They've got brown all over the place with their logo. All right. You have number 31 breaks down to a 4. You are protected. Once upon a midnight dreary. This could just be an identifier of the circumstances, well, creativity, genius, writing, expression, artistic flow. But this could also be a suggestion, perhaps, for this energy if they need some healing, okay? Or guidance in any way, shape, or form. Like, let's say they're in a student energy. Maybe this could be a good channel for them, right? You also have laugh and have fun, smile, positive energy, and joyfulness. So make sure to maintain that. You actually have 2 Ascended Masters come out for you. First one is Gaia, Earth connection. Be mindful of the planet, come back to Earth, and stay grounded. Okay, so when you need to do that, okay, be sure to connect with Mother Nature. She's very healing. You also have Serapis Bay Ascension. Move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here. So be the light, right? Share the light, be the light. I definitely see that with these 2 cards from Isis that came up. The first one is Truths Unveiled. There are times when appearances of people, places, and things are deceptive. You'll sense this when something feels uncomfortable within you, when you notice feelings of anxiety or doubt within you. You may think there's something wrong with you, but actually you're intuitively sensing that all is not as it appears to be. Trust what you feel, not what appears to be. So you'll be able to pick up on the vibe of this doppelganger in terms of what direction it's going. They could also just be showing a face and hiding deeper issues, right? That you may actually be in a position to assist with, okay? Next card out kind of shows that a little bit. Divine Sisterhood. Letting the divine feminine nourish you now into new relationships, collaborations, community, and friendships is very wise. There are many souls with whom you have spiritual contracts decided upon before you were born, who wish to help you, and whom you can help too, as you grow together in peace and light and wisdom, all right? Let's pull final guidance from the Cannabis Oracle. All right, Spirit. Final guidance for the collective at this time regarding this doppelganger energy. Thank you. All right, you have future love letter. I love you. So this is definitely going to be something that's good for self-care, for sure. All right. Let's see what page that's on. The number may be significant to you. 72. So July and February might be identifiers as well. That breaks down to a 9. 7th and 2nd. The affirmation on this card. I'm incredibly lucky to have plenty of money to spare. So there's some abundance here that could be given out. Either tangible abundance or just happiness in general, right? The crystal pairing for this is jade. That could also be an identifier in the situation. Imagine every moment that your future self is looking at your present moment and saying, yes, you got this. Don't give up. Something amazing is right around the corner. Well, that's exactly what they're doing. And you can bet that your future self is already smiling as you pull this card. The card holds a mirror with a journal placed on top. You see an opportunity to bring yourself some clarity, and you are encouraged to write as that future self. And we do have writing and the mirroring vibe going on, right? So this could very well be your younger self or inner child coming through too. So on a spiritual tip, all right? But no, I really do get a sense that this might be a new energy coming back as an older energy of yourself. I wonder, wonder if this is an ancestor reincarnating for you, or the energy of one coming back around, and you're meant to do something special together. But they're just coming from an energy that's just a little unstable, right? Okay, so just be mindful of that. When this card appears, it reminds you to write a letter of encouragement from your future self. To journal deeply, write a letter to yourself from 5 years in the future, 15 years in the future, and 25 years in the future. And this could very well be an activity for them you can suggest, okay? This card emerges at a time when you are ready to pause and reflect on what the mirror has shown up to this point in time, okay? All right, and your final piece of guidance is a mantra. I feel energized, motivated, and deeply inspired to be alive. There you go, guys. Hopefully that helps. Have a good one. Bye.